to the Sedona, and we got a half dozen. Strawberry, red velvet cake, Boston cream, another Oreo red velvet, and a blueberry. This was $12. I feel like it's pretty reasonable actually for these homemade special donuts. They're supposed to be super good, so let's try one. I'm gonna go in with the red velvet cake. It's not too sweet for what I'm eating, and I like this texture. It's kind of almost like a cake donut. I really like it. Honestly, this would be like a solid, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. We are on our way to the Chapel of Holy Cross. It's supposed to allegedly be a vortex place where you can feel warmth and energy. So let's see. Well, maybe we'll feel a little bit of warmth when we go up there, maybe touch the walls, kind of ordeal. We barely got a parking spot because a lot of people didn't know that this was a parking spot, so this was open, but it was a parking spot, and so we were able to fit our camper here. We would not have probably fit anywhere else in any of these parking lots. We stopped at the chai spot here in this shopping center. I forgot what it was called. I'll put it up here. Everyone raves about this chai. Lots of good reviews. You'll see it in other videos, so we thought we'd try it out. We just got the iced black chai, so let's see how it is. You can definitely taste the notes of everything. You can very much taste the chai tea, the clove, all of that, the cardamom. So it's not very sweet at all, not very creamy. This was $6.50. I feel like pretty reasonable for a really good quality chai. It also comes with this fun straw. Can't be mad at that. So we're parked at Mescal parking lot and we're taking the Mescal Trail to Devil's Bridge. It's gonna be a bit longer. I think it's gonna be like, what, 5 miles out there? Made it to Devil's Bridge. We're about, I think, 2-ish miles in, and we had to rock climb a little bit to get up here, but here's the view. As you can see, you can wait in line to get a picture on the bridge, but depending on how early or late you are, it might be pretty crowded, might have to wait for about 30 minutes to get in there. I don't know if it's worth it, but that's an option. Finished the hike to Devil's Bridge via Mescal Trail. hit about 3.7 miles, so it's about 4 miles round trip. I think we did about like 500, 600 feet of ascent. It was okay. I think if you've been to Moab, this one here in Sedona just has a good amount of the same kind of sites and stuff, just different kinds of trails to go through, and a good amount of them like connect with other trails. So I'd overall rate Devil's Bridge a 5 out of 10 if you've never been to Moab. It's like cool, you know, maybe 6 out of 10. If you've already been to Moab and Zion, I would say this is probably closer to, honestly, a 3 out of 10, just because it's super popular and, you know, trails are congested, can't have dogs off leash, and there's a line to wait to get onto Devil's Bridge to get a picture. So I would say overall, not the best hike, and I would probably never go out of my way to come back to Sedona again. But if you're in the area and it's on the way and you've never been, yeah, give it a try. But overall, wasn't a big fan of the hike. Interesting sights, but hike itself was a little boring, personally. There was a little bit of rock climbing towards the end to get to Devil's Bridge, which was a little more technical, but other than that, just a nice kind of like dirt path.